So welcome back to the channel. I just thought to do a little video on an attraction that you can visit in Dubrovnik, especially if the weather's a bit like it is outside at the moment, windy and rainy. There is a selfie museum in Dubrovnik that you can visit, and it's quite fun. Obviously kids would love it. So it's selfiemuseumdubrovnik.hr. So this website basically just gives you information regarding the actual museum itself. So you can have selfies, obviously, hence it being called a selfie museum. I've had lots of fun in there. So you can even sit on a replica throne like these kids are. There's even a bath. You've got the flamingos. There's a ball pool. There's even a prison cell you can go in as well. It's just funny. You can have a lot of fun in there, believe me. So obviously, if we just go up to the admission prices, it's €8 for adults. Children 1 to 5 is free, and obviously the rest 7 to 12 and students is €6. Family of 2 adults and 2 kids is €20. So I generally go in, and then the location is basically near the Walk of Shame, the Jesuit Stairs as it's known, but it's near the Walk of Shame. The opening hours are 10 o'clock in the morning till 10 at night every day, Monday to Sunday. At the moment it's saying it's temporarily closed. Whether that means because it's not season yet, I don't know. But if not, then it's open every day 10 o'clock till 10. So if you go onto the map, click to find us, I will show you where the selfie museum is at this moment. So it's showing it there in the old town. So if we zoom in, I should be able to show you it on Street View. Right, so this is the market square in the old town. So the selfie museum is basically there, and that's the stairs that was used in the Game of Thrones series, just there, behind these umbrellas. You won't be able to see it because of these umbrellas, but let's see if I can go out of it. Right, so you can just make out the stairs there. That's the Walk of Shame steps that was used in the series. If you go up there to the left, there's a restaurant I always go to called the Koppen, which is real good food, real good service as well. And just where that sign is there, that's also the Natural History Museum. So if you go up these first few steps halfway up, turn left and you've got the Natural History Museum there, which basically brings you around the back of the cathedral. There's the cathedral there. So this is the selfie museum just here. This is basically it at the moment. It obviously hasn't always been a selfie museum, but this was done in 2011, but this is now actually the selfie museum. So that's where it is. So it's in the market square. So there's always good stalls on here where you can buy Croatian products like lavender, etc. And yeah, it's interesting to buy things. But this is the little square, so that's the selfie museum there basically. And you walk down there to go up the steps because they use this square in the series as well. So you've got a little shop here, and obviously if you walk back along the back streets, I don't know whether it'll take you on this virtual tour, it might do, I'll have a look. I'll just show you. Right, so that street there takes you back to the fountain where you enter the Pilegate entrance, and then this is the Rector's Palace just here, just there, the Rector's Palace. So if we just take a walk along, because you can go in there with your Dubrovnik pass if you have that. Obviously this was taken over 10 years ago, but it's pretty much the same now, to be honest. So you've got the cable car up there, with the War Museum just there, which is a separate entrance to the cable car. I think it's about €8 or €8 to go in, I think, as far as I remember. That's the Church of St Blaise, that's the bell tower where you go through to the marina. And then obviously that's where you go to the market square, and then you go left just there for the steps. And then you've got the cathedral just there, which then brings you really to the square where you go back out to the marina through that archway. And if you go up the side of there, that will take you also to the selfie museum as well. So you're not really going to get lost. But if you are lost, maybe download the Google Maps, which is always a good help. But if you go through there, this takes you back out to the marina. That's the exit of the museum. The Rector's Palace I just showed you. In that shop there you can get 10% off with your Dubrovnik pass, as well as free entry. This takes you back out to the marina, where the bar is where I go for a drink, and you can use the toilet upstairs there as well if you go there for a drink. There's usually that stall there when I go as well with Dubrovnik souvenirs. So it's just a little video really just explaining how to get to the Selfie Museum in Dubrovnik town. So just to remind you again, you come back in here into the square. So where the market stalls are just here, they're there every day. The Selfie Museum is just there. So you basically walk this path here, and that's where you will find the Selfie Museum. So it's literally just there, and the steps are just there as well. So it's worth a wander. And as I'll show you, if you go down these side streets here, there's always nice little shops and restaurants you can visit, including the Mea Culpa one, which is one of the restaurants you can use your Dubrovnik pass in, and also the Taj Mahal Bosnian restaurant as well. There is also a Christmas shop, funnily enough, if you're into that kind of thing. Not me personally, but there is a Christmas shop, and just on this fence there's usually a guy standing here selling necklaces where you can have your names engraved out of wire. So that's a nice little gift if you want to give it to somebody back home. But generally down these side streets, Pizzeria Miracool, that's also on the Dubrovnik Pass as well, I believe. But you've also got the Mea Culpa one, which is just down one of these streets as well. It's just up there at the back. And you'll also get to the Taj Mahal Bosnian restaurant as well, which is fantastic food, absolutely fantastic food. And this is actually the widest street in the back streets, apparently. I found that out. And there's a lot of interesting information as well from when the war in Yugoslavia was taken over. But this is actually the widest street. So, and that place there, the Rupe, that is also on the Dubrovnik Pass as well. So, and there's always signs that tell you which restaurants are down which street. I know the Bosnian one is down one of these streets. It's absolutely fantastic food, as I've said. If you zoom in there, yes, it says Mea Culpa on there, which is on the Dubrovnik Pass. I know the Bosnian one is down there as well somewhere. So you can visit a lot of these little places, little souvenir shops as well. So it's definitely worth an exploration if you've got time in Dubrovnik. So just thought to show you that little video, and I hope you've enjoyed it. So continue to subscribe and like the channel, and comment on the videos as well, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and good evening.